Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Drawing with Mr. Sepulveda. I'm Mr. Sepulveda, and on today's episode, I'm bringing you not one, not two, but three student redraws. That's right, three student redraws for this episode, for episode 101. The first image is coming from one of my students from Outschool. His name is Cal. His character, Doggy, looks really cool. I love his rendering style because Cal likes to make darker types of characters with like lots of shadows, and the way that he keeps it really messy kind of shows a lot of energy in his artwork, and I was really excited to get this character from him. I do end up rendering all of my characters the way that I used to, with just some cell shading, as opposed to going to my new blurring rendering style like I did my Thor drawing, or I did my latest S-First Chronicles characters. I'll leave a link in the description down below in case you want to see what those look like. But I do want to eventually use a lot of the student redraws in my S-First Chronicles series at some point or another, or at least mention them at some point or another. And when I looked at Cal's character, he says that his character has some electric abilities. His character is very much well aware that he is, in fact, just a character drawing, right? And he also gives him some sort of kind of like tragic backstory where, you know, his family was murdered and this, and that. And I thought it was really cool. I tried to make him, because of his like really dark black skin, and he's got a lot of darker clothing and things like that, I thought about him as being like a living shadow of some sort. I think that would be kind of a cool type of character to kind of use for a future S-First Chronicles episode, or at least, again, just kind of mentioning maybe some rogue powered being that's coming from the shadows that's kind of attacking others. I thought that would be kind of fun in and of itself. So Cal, I really hope you enjoy this redraw. Hope you like the style that I went with for your Doggy character. Either way, I thought this was a fun idea. Guys, I'll let this time-lapse finish, but let me know what you guys all think about this redraw for Cal.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
Alright, so the next picture actually comes from one of my former students. Her name is Monsi, and if you've heard her name here on this channel before, it's because she was the one that created Eclipsia, right? Or Tsukisune, as most of us know her in my S-First Chronicles series. And so Monsi ended up creating this character named Celeste, who happens to be like a Greek Hispanic who has the ability of like prophecy, so she can kind of see into the future. I've done a character that has seen into the future before for a redraw. It was Carissa's redraw a long time ago. It was like, this was a while back. And so I wanted to do something a little bit different with Monsi's redraw. In this one, I wanted her to kind of have more of an expression like she could almost touch and see into the future. And she has glowing green eyes, according to Monsi, and so when I end up drawing them, I wanted to make sure that they kind of popped out and kind of showed themselves. I also wanted to kind of work really hard on drawing hands in this one with hand poses. They're usually really tough, but I feel like I'm getting more confident with them and posing them. And starting to get a little bit more confident with how I draw female characters, because I draw a large amount, like a surplus of like male characters, and I have a lot of fun with those guys. And just trying to learn how to draw like the female anatomy has been something that I've been trying to improve on for a while now. And I think I do okay with it here. Not the best. I think I've done better or shown better, especially with like proportions and things like that. When it comes to like I believe Nala and Cece that I did on my S-First Chronicles series as well. with like how their faces were, how their bodies were. So, you know, a little bit different, but I think I did a little bit better on forming like the female figure there. But Monsi, overall, I really hope you enjoy the way that I redrew this character. And everyone else, let me know what you guys think about what this character looks like at the very end. Again, had fun drawing Celeste. I'll let this time lapse. I'll talk to you guys about the next redraw in just a moment.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year.
All right, guys, so the last redraw comes from my former student, Kayla. She drew a character that she named Celestine Highmore. She's a witch character, has this magic staff. She drew me a couple sketches on the front and on the back. They didn't really have facial features to them, so I got to play a little bit around with the facial features. I also kind of played around a little bit with her clothing, just to make it a little bit more magician-y or like magic-like. And I drew a lot of inspiration from Dark Magician Girl, so if you're familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, you know exactly what I mean. I kind of wanted her to be in the middle of an attack, looking down at her opponent, and that was kind of the angle that I wanted. I wanted a foreshorten the arm. I had a lot of fun with certain aspects, certain elements that Kayla put into her drawing. So she gives her character a ginormous hat, and so I wanted to kind of accentuate how large this hat really is. She had some diamond patterns, and so I wanted to scatter out the diamond patterns. She gives her a skirt, and I just kind of want to put a little bit more motion to the skirt. Again, I don't really draw female characters that often, or female clothing, but I think I did pretty all right on this one. This one's actually my favorite of the batch. With this character, and I think I did it pretty well. And I'm hoping, Kayla, I'm hoping you enjoy this character because I had a lot of fun designing her and redrawing her, and I think she came out pretty stellar. Guys, let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you guys in the outro in just a minute.
'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah, I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight, but trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light. Alright, I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more.
Alright guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed the art in this episode. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Next Tuesday, I'll be posting up a video. I'll be joined in by a student named Riley who's going to help us learn how to create dragon head puppets. So we won't be drawing with Mr. S next week. We'll be crafting instead, okay? And again, that video comes out next Tuesday. And I will see you guys then. You guys all have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.